Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a week ahead reading for the week of August 21st through August 27th. August 21st through August 27th. But if you're seeing this at some other time, there may still be some messages for you if this has come across for you. So, consider this timeless. It doesn't necessarily have to correspond to those specific dates if you're seeing it at another time or, maybe a different year or something. Okay. This is a general reading also, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything will resonate with everyone. Okay, let's see what's going on in your energy this week. Whoa. Two of Pentacles, Lord of Harmonious Change. The Emperor. That's interesting. I haven't seen the Emperor in a little while in any deck. Four of Swords. Lord of Rest from Strife. Whoa, okay. Nine of Pentacles. Lord of Material Gain. The Fool. Okay, we've got some floor stuff here. Hold on. Princess of Pentacles. Death. Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Princess of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Let me get two more, please. Okay. The Hangman. One more, please. Just one, please. Okay, we're just going to take the one on top because that's what's visible. We won't worry about the rest of that. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. All right, let's see what you've got going on here. Okay. Okay, so this looks like it's tapping into your sort of like career mindset this week, your money mindset. There's it's like you have a decision to make. It's like you're being very disciplined, or you need to like maybe even like up your game with your discipline a little bit when it comes to deciding and like following through on your decision, and like creating structure for yourself. It's like whatever protocol you've been following so far, it's like stressing you out to some degree to keep up with it. And you're being called to sort of like reflect on like how you can accomplish the same goal without trying so hard, without burning out, without like feeling like you're forcing it instead of letting things flow. It's like you want to feel abundant, to like establish a sense of like financial independence. And whoever I'm tapping into, it's like this is a new thing for you. It's like you've never, regardless of where you're at in your life, it's like you've never really truly felt that sense of like financial freedom. It's and it's like you're going to have to explore a new idea. You're going to have to take a risk, take a different sort of perspective than what you've been taking. Like something inside you fundamentally, like at the core, like foundational level, is changing to like account for this like new trajectory. And it's leading to that space where you feel financially grounded, secure, stable. So it's like this week is when you're making a decision, or like having this like epiphany moment in your thoughts about what decision to make, about like what needs to shift, how to proceed in a new way. It's like you've got a lot of passion and drive when it comes to this. You've got a lot of patience. You've got a lot of dedication, a lot of ideas. You've got a lot of ideas about like what you could do, what you could pursue. And I feel like that's maybe a little bit about why you're just coming to this decision now, or like why you've not committed to making it previously or something like that. It's like it's this energy of there's like too many ideas to keep up with them all. It's like you can't pursue them all at once, and deciding which is the right one has been a bit of a struggle. And there's this there's energy that like something needs to be balanced. It's like thinking when you make this decision, it's like figuring out what's going to bang for your buck. It's like what's going to give you the most fruitful outcome for the effort that you put in. Because it's like I've got this energy that's like you're putting in a lot of effort. It's like you've got that, but it's like needing to be smarter about it, to like strategize a little more in some way, to like find more of an equilibrium. Because it feels like that right now, like why you need to decide to take a different approach is because like you're not seeing the results that you want. You're not seeing evidence of the abundance that you desire with your current sort of your current structure, the current like efforts that you're putting in. And part of that is going to involve like, it's like changing something about your mindset. I keep hearing lack, like some kind of like it's getting you down that you're not seeing results. And it's like triggering you to work harder, faster, but like doing the same thing isn't going to bring you different results. You have to like accept that, like come to terms with that, and welcome in a new approach, a new perspective, a new idea. And it's like an energy of like starting fresh in a like really grounded way. It's like starting with a beginner's mind, like that this isn't something that you've already started or already had ideas about, like taking a step back to gain like a broader perspective and strategizing based on that to like find a point of equilibrium. And you're going to have a very specific idea, I'm hearing, that, and it may not even necessarily seem like the best idea initially. It's just like you're going to feel so drawn to it, so like pulled to it, like inspired by it. You're like, well, I guess this is it. But it's like part of you is like kind of questioning it, like how could this be it? How could this be the idea? How could this be the change that I need to make that's going to like make all the difference? But it is like once that message comes through, you're supposed to trust and like roll with it, and it's going to be the beginning that you're looking for, and you're called to like stand strong in that, and like use the same sort of determination that you've been using with that new approach, and that's going to have a big payoff for you in some way, like getting a lot of recognition, and then that recognition leads to like cultivation of like what's the word? It's not reciprocity, it's not reception, it's like not retribution, not recuperation, like when you like receive money. Oh, that's driving me crazy. But yeah, basically like the abundance that you're looking for is going to be found in putting that effort into something new that you have to like trust, like put your faith in, like take a risk. And it's going to pay off. Like you'll be rewarded. Compensation? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think it is. That doesn't start with an R though. I'm crazy. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not necessarily, I'm not feeling like I need clarification on this. It feels pretty good. I'm feeling like we're going to get some details coming out in the oracle. Official person. Yeah. That's like, that feels like that recognition, like you being sort of like respected and honored for your position. And I feel like you don't feel that way now. You don't feel that way right now, but you will when you like sort of like take this turn, make this shift in a new direction with the same energy. Okay, we have privileged lady and sudden wealth. So yeah, that's that compensation energy. It's giving, it's like you've been working at something for a while and it's not been panning out, but then like when you make this shift, it's like all of a sudden, like it's like someone handing you a gift and it's like what you wanted. Like it makes you feel very privileged, like regardless of whether you're a lady or not. That's really irrelevant. That's just what's on the card there. And like what's important to understand is that it's not that you've like been doing something wrong. Like this was meant to be the journey. Like this death card, it's symbolic of like, this is a transformation that you are meant to undergo. It's like the whole reason you started this like project, this business, this endeavor is like for you to have this growth, for you to run up against this wall and like overcome this obstacle and experience that reward. Like that's the journey you're on. And I'm getting, it's important to appreciate that, to stay in the energy of like receiving, being grateful for what you're receiving, rather than taking the perspective that of like, you know, wishing it could have happened sooner, or like, why didn't I do this sooner? Like being regretful of like that the journey took so long, or like regretful that there had to be a journey and it wasn't just like this from the start. Like it's important to honor the whole process for yourself. Whoop. We lost one. Hold on. Oh, never mind. We lost two. Hold your vision. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah. It's like you've had this vision, this like plan, this like thing you're working on for a while. And it's like, even though you have to make this decision and make this shift, like it ultimately doesn't change your vision. It doesn't change what you're doing. It just changes like how you're doing it, like how you're approaching it, like from an internal and I'm getting like an external perspective, like changing something about the work that you do and like having to change like something about how you're thinking about it in order to do that. A win-win outcome is forecast. So yeah, I mean, with this like sudden wealth, like King of Pentacles, like you're focused on building abundance. Like this is, and like the recognition too, it's like you're receiving like respect and honor for the work that you're doing, as well as money. So it's like you're ultimately getting what you want, and like what you're working toward here. The personal issue reaches resolution. It's like, yeah, that's what this Death card is about. It's something inside you. Something has been holding you back from like taking this approach. It's like a mental hang-up, like a limiting belief that you have of some type. But like, yeah, a new start is coming. You're going to have a change of perspective, a new idea. And like things are going to work out nicely once you make this shift. You and your loved ones are safe. That's really speaking to me in such a way that it's like you've been playing it safe in like the field that you've been playing in. Like we had the Fool out here, the foolish man, like having to take a risk, having to like trust in spirit. It's like the change that you want to make, what you want to do, like it feels scary. It feels bold. It feels like exposing yourself in a way that you've never done before. And like that gives you some concern about like, you know, exposing the other people in your life as well, like making your life like more high profile, more visible in some way. And that feels a little bit threatening to your nervous system, which is understandable. But you know, it's clear that's not something that you need to worry about in this case, in this instance. Okay, yeah. Oh, magic crystal clay. Switch on your inner light. Bring forward your gifts. It's like there's a gift that you have that you've been like holding back on. You may not even know that it's there yet. It's giving an energy that there's going to be a discovery of it. Once you resolve that, like I've got to do something different and sort of like reflect on what that might be, how that might look for you. Something reveals itself, and you're called to not just like sit on that, but like to share it, to run with that. Like that's the gift. It's literally like on the, oh, like Spirit be doing that to me all the time. Like the gift is like literally on the Ace of Swords, which is like you receiving the gift. Gosh, I feel like this is like only the second time I've ever used this deck, I think. Manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. Yeah, it's like you don't want to be burning yourself out and not receiving rewards for it. Like it's your dream to be successful with this work that you're pursuing. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I keep wanting to say like smack in the face. It's like a smack in the face when you like realize like about this gift and how you can use it to move forward and like experience a new opportunity. It's like it happens it happens so fast. Lord of Flaming Lightning, Princess of Rushing Winds, like it's powerful. It's like it was underneath the surface all the time, and It's like, that's where that comes from. That's where that energy of like, why didn't I should have done this sooner? I should have done this sooner. It's like, you couldn't have. You couldn't really have, because you didn't see this gift for what it is. It's like, it's been there like right under your nose the whole time. But it's like the perspective, you didn't have the perspective to like recognize it as a gift. It comes so naturally to you. But the thing is, it doesn't come that naturally to other people necessarily. I mean, I'm not saying you're the only one that like has this gift. That would be absurd. But like, it's not something that everyone can do with as much, like, I'm here, ease and grace as you do. And it's like, once you recognize it, once you're shown, once you see it's a gift, you're like, oh shit, I could have been doing this the whole time. But like, really, you couldn't have, because you didn't see it. Enter the magic, live in now, seize the moment. Yeah, this is like a particular moment. Like, like that energy, it's going to feel like, oh, like this is the answer? This is what I'm working with. But it's then when you like use that, because like it feels so commonplace to you. It feels so like this gift is so like ingrained within you. It doesn't feel special to you. That's why you haven't been able to see it for what it is. But you're entering a space where you're connecting with it, and you're able to utilize it consciously from the present moment. It requires you like connecting to like that void space inside you, the 0 point, the point where your creative power originates. Pool of Christ light, open your heart, spread unconditional love. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, whew. The chills, they're real. Okay, so your heart space is like where that is that I was just mentioning, like the 0 point. And it's like, it runs through the heart. That's where the culmination is. It's like this whole like central channel in your being that everything like moves around, like from a physical perspective anyway. This is like, your capacity for love, like, is this gift, is related in some way. And I mean, that sounds so obvious. It's like, sure, like everyone can love. But in reality, people really struggle with the feeling of love, the act of love, the other feelings that sometimes get attached to love. And whoever this is for, your ability to love without condition, to see yourself, to check yourself when the conditions start to roll in from the mind, and like close it off, like put a stop to that and say, no, like, we're not putting a condition on this. Like, this is the pure frequency of love. And something about your ability to share that, to communicate that, to offer that in a grander scale. And it's like, and it's whatever you're doing, it's like, this is what you're doing is an expression of unconditional love. But it's like, there's a different way for you to do that that's going to reach more people, to like expose more people to that frequency. Like, it was like making me feel like crying there for a second. Let's bring it back in. Yeah, and it's like this moment that we're having right now of like speaking about this. It's like, yeah, this is communication about it. Maybe this is realization, but it's like you hearing this now, it's like you're still in this like, what? That's all it is type of phase. But like as you reflect on this, as you feel deeper into this, like into your body, like into your spirit, it's like that's when the real epiphany comes. It's like the difference in like knowing in your mind, because like I just told you, your mind knows now. But the difference comes is like when your entire being knows, not just your mind. You can feel it in the vibration in the cells in your body. You because your spirit knows. Your spirit has made that connection with the body and mind. That's something that's like coming for you. Like you sitting with this message is going to bring that out for you in some way. Okay, we got change, individuality, personal growth, follow your dreams was at the bottom. Yeah, this is a big change for you. It's a death and rebirth of sorts. It's like the version of you who didn't see this gift, who didn't see this, is dying, and like a new realization, reality of you is being born. Like that's how we grow. This is happening to you specifically, so it's personal. This is how we grow. But what's really important here is you expressing your individuality, because something about the way that you're like, you feel so grounded, nurturing, solid, safe, protective, like that comes across for you somehow in how you speak and how you share love. And it's like you do that in a really special way, and in a way that your community, whatever shape that takes around you, that's what will benefit them the most. Like your particular expression of unconditional love. You offer it in a way that's very inviting, that it's like people have to forcibly reject it with their being in order to not receive it. And it's like at the core, at the soul level, this spreading this frequency, spreading this, I'm here like across the world. That's a big community. It's like that's been your dream, and it's there's this energy that's like maybe at times you felt like that's too big of a dream to bear, to hold, to follow, to realize. And that's why you've sort of been playing it safe, keeping small, doing like a smaller, more like I'm seeing like detailed, like narrow focus, like narrow-minded, like expression of that. And it's like there's a call to broaden that in some way. That's really like stepping into like a deeper expansion of your dream. It's your true dream, not a watered down version of it. Like you're being asked to like get on with the whole thing. Yeah. That's delicious. Okay. I'm going to go breathe. If this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this with someone it feels relevant. Maybe someone else needs to tap into their frequency of love that's unique to them as well. We'll see you back next week. Bye.